Okay, so this question 18 from your review is talking about Police Academy acceptance exam. Please stop the video and try to read it and look for the keywords, right? And try to make a small graph as well and understand the problem. Okay. All right, now supposedly you try to read it. So what are the keywords for this problem? The keywords. So let's see if the score are normally distributed. So this is the first keyword. The scores are normally distributed. So it means that you are having a normal distribution. Be careful, it's not standard normal distribution, it's just a normal distribution. All right. The second keyword is the mean is 58. All right. So the mean is 58. The third one that you might need is standard deviation is 9. All right. And of course, you are looking, all right, if only the top 19%, so they are giving you the percentile of the top, all right, and they are looking for the cutoff score, all right. So this is the cutoff score. So what is the cutoff score? The value of the X where stop, where indicate that the 19% stops there. All right, the top 19% stops. All right, so I think we have everything here right now. So make sure that you know your answer should be rounded to a whole number. All right, and let's get to it. So let's go to the whiteboard. All right, so if I remember correctly, what we have a normal distribution. So normal distribution is a bell shape. Okay. Now the middle, which is the mean here, and standard deviation. All right. And I actually forgot, so let me get back to you. All right, so I get the data is the mean is 58. The standard deviation is 9. All right. And we are looking for the top 19 percentile. So the top 19 percentile basically what will be this area if it were 19%, right? So this is 19%. Okay. All right, so what we are looking for here, we are looking for this value X, right? So remember, whenever you are in normal distribution, this axis over here is going to be called the x-axis, not the z-axis, right? And we are looking for this boundary here, the x, what will be the value of the x1. I'm going to call it x1 because I don't want to confuse it with the capital X here, right? So what will be the value of that one that give me this? All right. So how can I rewrite this one mathematically? So mathematically is basically what the probability of x greater than x1, whatever it is, this is x1, that will give me this is going to be equals to 0.19. All right, so that the top percentile. All right, so again, I am looking for x1. The x is only a variable. Now, there is a function here that makes this work very easy on the calculator. All right, so let's look into it. First of all, what the function is going to be, most of the function distribution, they're going to be under distributions, right? While function and distributions, right? So you're going to go to second and vars. You're going to open the menu. Now we are not using the CDF. We are not looking for the cumulative distribution function because we have already 19%. We know what is it. We know this area in here. We know this is 0.1900. So we know how big that area, right? So what we're going to be using, we're going to be using not number 2, but we're going to use the inverse normal, which is number 3. All right. So we are looking for inverse normal. We have the area, we want the value. All right. So we're going to go enter. So the area that you have, okay. So the problem with this one is that the calculator is always working in this function, always working in the left tail mode. So what does this mean? The area that you're going to enter there is not the 19%. It's actually the left tail mode, which is the left tail area. So what is the left tail? All right, sorry about that. So what is the left tail? The left tail is this area in here. So the left tail is this area in here, from here to here, whatever remaining, the complementary part. So obviously this area in there is equals to 1 minus 0.1900, and this is going to be equals to 0.8100. So this is the area that you should plug into the calculator. All right, out with the left side. All right, so let's go and put it in. It's going to be 0.8100, that's the area. Now another issue, that the mean and standard deviation, they are in a standard mode by default. However, you need to change them to the coordinates that you were giving in the information. So that's why they were really important here. So we had now we had 58 as a mean, so we're going to plug in 58, and we're going to go to standard deviation, which is 9. All right, and then I think that's all. All right, so we're going to plug in the calculator, paste it and enter, and that's going to give you 65.9. so the exact value here, the x1 would be equals to 65.901. Remember, they're asking you to round this into a whole number, so x1 would be equals to 66, and this should be your answer. Oh, 66, not 60. All right, 66. Okay, so let's verify it. All right, 66, check it. Great job. All right, that's done then.